You know how in our teens and early 20s, friendship felt like forever, but there came jobs, distance, healing journeys, and for some reason, friendship didn't feel easy anymore. Today, we are talking friendship in adulthood, the reality, the evolution, and the lessons. Hello, lovers. Welcome to A Moment with Love. Let's get talking. Let's talk about the shift in the dynamic of friendship from less time to more responsibilities, to friends getting married, to friends changing jobs and changing cities, the distance in friendship. Adulthood is one phase that teaches us that in friendship, presence is not always physical but emotional. It teaches us that absence isn't always silence, it's simply just growth, evolving, and reality. Of course, we're not going to leave out the fact that there are various kinds of friendship, and adulthood makes for that variance. When you get into adulthood, you actually realize that there are friends that you don't speak so often with. They're the ones that you might get chatty with every day. There are those friends you get to see every day as well. And that could be in your workplace, people you do businesses with. Like this, I would say we have the low maintenance friendship, we have the purposeful friendship, we have the seasonal friendship. So we have the low maintenance ones. These are the ones who pick up from where they left off. I mean, you guys don't have to talk every day, you don't have to do so much, but the energy, the vibe is always there. Even though you guys don't talk for 3 months, 2 months, 1 month, every time you get to be in touch, it feels like there's never been a gap. So you don't have to stress, you don't have to over explain, you don't have to do too much. It's just low maintenance. When we talk, we talk. When we're away, we're busy working, and whenever we reconnect, it feels like there's never been a gap. Yeah. Then you have the purposeful friendships. These are friendships that align with your purpose, your vision, your goals in life. So you guys get to talk about and align on things that marry you both together. This is that kind of friendship where there's liking interest. Even though you might not talk often, or when you connect, they are often one that are tailored to something very witty and purposeful. Like there's always something to talk about. And then we have those friendships that are the refining ones. These are those friendships that challenge you, that make you be better, that push you to growth, that spur you, that have a way of making you reevaluate yourself and be reformed into a better person. Sometimes you can come across these people through your journey of adulthood. Sometimes it's you reconnecting with people you have left on the wayside, maybe from childhood, from school. When you get talking, when you get chatty, you find out that okay, there are certain things and perspectives you need to unlearn, and they're the ones you have to pick up, their habits you have to drop off. Then we have the seasonal friendships. These are friendships that only come for a season, for a purpose, for a time, and after a while they just fizzle away. And it doesn't necessarily mean that there's any sort of bad energy, but it could be work that made you guys close. It could be because you relocated to a certain area, and for the time being that friendship was worth it. You must understand that not every friendship has to last forever. You must understand friendships that just come for a time and for a season. So there's also something else about adult friendships, which is friendship breakups. So this is not often spoken about because everybody just talks more about the romantic type of breakup, but there's something as the friendship breakup, a bond you've been used to for years, one that you have connected so much with, shared a lot of secrets, shared perspectives, shared dreams, visions, had inside jokes and all of that. And sometimes when growth happens, of which comes distance, family, there just has to be a drifting away. And this can sometimes be hurtful, realizing that you're being replaced by somebody else. The person you never thought you would not be doing life with is now doing life with somebody else. And so acknowledging that there's such a thing as friendship breakup, normalizing the grieving and moving on is one such thing that comes with adult friendships, not holding on so tightly to the things that need to be let go. Let's talk about building friendships in adulthood. We cannot negate the fact that adult friendships require boundaries, priority, intentionality. Let's talk about setting boundaries in adult friendships. We cannot negate the fact that this is highly important, because as adults, one of the ways to sustain friendships in such a phase is knowing what appeals to me, what appeals to you, understanding our values, and maximizing respect. Knowing to respect things that people would term as below the bar, and just respecting it is a healthy way to building stronger friendships in adulthood. Yes, one of the ways to sustain friendship in adulthood is being able to check in intentionally, celebrate one another, prioritizing what needs to be prioritized. Also, understanding that not everyone would be everything to you at the same time. Knowing the friendships that are for fun when you need to unwind. Understanding the friendships that serve your inner child, the friendships that serve you mentally, the friendships that serve you spiritually is going to help you manage and build a strong, healthy friendship in your adulthood. And this would help you know that friendships in adulthood is not about numbers. It's about the quality. It's not about having a lot of people around you. It's about having people of value, people of great network, people that appeal to your soul and connects to you, people that bring you peace. It's about working with a few people who remind you about your core essence and make you stay put on who you have been called to be in God. The right friendships won't compete with you. Always have that at the back of your mind. They will rather compliment you. They will rather spur you to growth. They will challenge you to being a better person. So take out the bad energy. Do away with whatever doesn't feed your soul, whatever does not feed your peace, and always forgive and heal, because this can sabotage your future friendships, your current friendships, and even deter you from growth. So while a lot of people might do so well with a crowd, find yourself, find what works for you, understand what kind of friendship circle you would like to operate in. Are you the large circle kind of person, or are you one who operates with a smaller circle? You must also understand that sometimes God closes the door and chapters of certain friendship, calling us into solitude so that we can be unlocked into new chapters that align better with our assignment. So learn to easily let go, learn to forgive, learn to heal. This way you're helping not just the other person, but most importantly yourself to be a better person, to be a better version of yourself, and most importantly to be in alignment with who you ought to become in a season. Also, you must understand that every friend doesn't have to make it to your future. Some were just made to prepare you to that future. So not everybody is going to journey with you through until the end of your vision. Some will start with you, some you will find along the way, and others will meet you halfway or towards the end of your journey in life. While there are still the ones, if you're blessed to have them, you'll find friends that journey with you from the very beginning of your finding purpose till the end. To this I say, may we find friendship that feel like peace and not performance. Thank you so much for watching. It's a Moment with Love. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please head on to YouTube and search A Moment with Love and hit the subscribe button. Ensure to also like this video, drop a comment and share. Thank you so much for watching. Catch you in my next video. Bye.